Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Haley. And I know I've been gone a while. That's because I've been busy and been doing some research on my true crime case. Now, I already knew about this case because I saw the documentary series on Netflix. So, before I get started in this video, if y'all guys have Netflix or something like that, if y'all have Netflix or something, because I'm not going to talk about every single detail because to me, this is one of the most disturbing cases of all time. This to me is one of the most disturbing cases. And so I'm not going to talk about every single detail. The details I don't talk, it's just too... But so if y'all want to know every single detail, and besides it will be just a really long video probably. So if y'all want to know every single detail, after this video, I suggest going on Netflix and watching a documentary series on it. It's only a 4-part series. It's like an hour long, and you can go watch it on Netflix. Like, it's on Netflix and you can go watch it. Now, the title of this video, you already know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about the Night Stalker. Now, who was the Night Stalker? Well, the Night Stalker was a man named Richard Ramirez, and he was born in 1960. He died later in 2013 while he was waiting his execution. He was a serial killer, a serial rapist, a kidnapper, and a burglar, because what I'm going to be talking about fits those descriptions. Now, I'm not going to bring up the victims' names or anything. Like I said, if you want to know that, you can shut it up, or you can go to that documentary series and watch it. Okay, before I get started in this video, let me remind you, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and comment below what true crime video you want to see next, or any type of video, because I'm not just doing true crime, I'm doing day in my life videos. So if whatever video you want to see next, just let me know down in the comments. Okay, let's get started. Now, in 1984, people started to get worried and scared because apparently the police investigators in 1984, I think it was in April of 1984, like, this is when the killing started. Like, aka Richard Ramirez, he will basically do the same thing, so I'm not going to say period, because basically in every victim he did basically involved the same thing and stuff. Now, okay, here it goes. Now, I'm going to remind y'all that he had some type of disorder, because when I was doing my research, because I didn't hear about it in the documentary, he had this type of disorder that really kind of helped him, I guess, be less, I don't know, towards his victims, but he had this type of disorder, so keep that in mind. Well, here it goes. Okay, every single night, like, people would keep their doors locked, keep their windows locked, because this is when the first killing happened. The first killing happened when on April 10th, 1984, Richard murdered a 9-year-old Chinese American girl in the basement of a hotel where he was living. Like, this was actually the first killing before he started going around the neighborhoods where he would rape her, beat her, and then he just killed her. Like, I'm not going to tell you what happened next, what he did with her, because like I said, too many details. But if you want to know, watch a documentary. Now, this is where it started happening. In June 19... Well, actually, I guess it wasn't really neighborhoods. It was like some type of parks, and it wasn't just neighborhoods, it was parks and stuff. June 28, 1984, he killed his first victim in Glacial Park. Like, he would come to them and he would just kill them. And then in the neighborhood houses, he was seen to break into people's houses, because that's why people were locking their doors, because before he killed them or raped them, he would break into people's houses, and he would either shoot, beat the husband and wife or people in there or rape, like, basically the wife. And he didn't just do that to, like, wives. He didn't just rape them. He would also rape children. Like, later during the year, he picked up a girl. Like, she's still alive. She actually survived. She was one victim that survived his attack. She was raped by Richard Ramirez, and then he later brought her back on the street, and he just left her. Like, so she's still alive, but she was like I said, she was also raped. And then later on during the course of the year and stuff, he kept doing it around neighborhoods. And the weird thing is that people claim he was a Satanist, because every time there was this one time investigators went to someone's room because there were dead bodies around. They suspect it was the Night Stalker. And now Richard Ramirez was called something else, but people started calling him the Night Stalker because he was breaking into people's houses, murdering them. Investigators had no idea what they were. They had some type of sketch because someone claimed, a witness or a victim claimed they knew what Richard Ramirez looked like. Now, so when the investigators went to a room and the investigator who killed these people, they saw a pentagram on the wall, which could symbolize that he was a Satanist. And then, now I'm going to go later on when he was caught to explain why he may be a Satanist. Later on when he was caught during his court case, he came in and on his hand, he had a pentagram written on it. He had a pentagram written on it in ink, and he would say, I'm not going to say that, but he said something with Satan in it, like he was praising him, And then when he was like, and then that could be it, because like he was even interviewed. If y'all want to go watch that interview, y'all can go watch it on Inside Edition. Y'all just have to search it up, like his name, and then in the interview he explains that he basically kind of worships the devil, basically. And Richard Ramirez is that type of serial killer and rapist that doesn't seem remorseful. Even in his interview, if you watch it carefully, and during his court case or when he was caught, he doesn't even look remorseful. He looks like he was born a psychopath. Now, people kept saying that he was born to be a psychopath, and law investigators agree because he didn't have that much of a troubled life, and they don't see what could trigger it unless it was the mental illness disorder thing that he had. But like he didn't feel any remorse like after he was caught and stuff, like, and which could symbolize that he was born to be a psychopath, like he was a complete psychopath, and so was sociopath. And so that's why people kept saying that since he was he was born to be a psychopath, because they look into his early life and what could trigger him to start killing. And he doesn't even explain why he did that, but people are making theories of why he possibly did. Now, the way he was caught was one of his buddies actually rat him out. Like, the investors came to interview him and asked him if he knew who the Night Stalker was. He said he wouldn't tell, and they finally forced him to tell, who said his name is Richard Ramirez. And now they were on a manhunt, and once they got the picture and the name, they were chasing for him. And then one day they saw him because he knew that he was being chased by the police, so he decided to hop into a car and rush off. And so the police decided to chase him off, and finally they caught up to him because the people in the neighborhood started to rally together, and they actually caught the Night Stalker. They actually caught the Night Stalker because the neighborhood people were scared for their lives, and they decided to take it in their own hands. And so they stopped him, and then the police came and arrested him. And then later he was tried for basically 15 murders and 7 sexual assaults. And so he was convicted. I mean, he was sentenced to death, but later he was supposed to die in 2013, but due to cancer and stuff, he due to having cancer and something going wrong, he just died in 2013. Instead of being executed, he had cancer and he died of it. So if y'all wondering why he wasn't executed in 2013, was because of his cancer that killed him. And here's the weird thing. He actually had a wife. Like, he actually had a spouse that they married in 1996. I'm not going to tell you the name. Like I said, you can look it up, and because they talk about it in the documentary series, or you can just look it up online. He had a wife, and I do not understand why she would marry a serial killer and rapist, a most evil person in the world that wasn't even remorseful. That wasn't even remorseful for his victims, and somehow she married to him. But she did later divorce him in 2013 once she figured out he was responsible for a rape of a 9-year-old girl. And the weird thing about this case is, like, if y'all guys know what the Cecil Hotel is or seen the documentary series, if y'all seen the documentary series, y'all should know that he actually, at the time, stayed in the hotel before he started killing around the neighborhood and stuff, and people figured out he was this Night Stalker dude, and they started to kill people in his room. And there's actually a Richard Ramirez room in the Cecil Hotel that he stayed in, and it's just kind of disturbing me. I mean, there's a lot of other details I can talk about. I guess I would talk about if y'all were willing to let me, but like I said, this one, I mean, most cases I can talk about every single detail, but this case just really terrifies me. And like I said, it would help. Here's the thing. I did do some research on this case, but things I didn't know. But most of the research I had was off the Netflix documentary series on Netflix that's called The Night Stalker. And it's a 4-part series. I mean, 4-part episode. So y'all can go and watch it, because I'm telling y'all, it's going to help y'all understand more information about this Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez guy. It's going to help y'all know every single detail, because the stuff they talked about in the documentary series, I didn't even talk about yet because it's too disturbing. But if y'all want to know, y'all can go in that documentary series and watch. It's called The Night Stalker. And this is weird because he actually had girlfriends. Like, this is what they talked about in the series. They actually had girls that admired him because girls thought he was that bad boy type, and they started having a crush on him. But investigators, even I, say those girls must be insane if they want to decide that like someone that's a evil person that can possibly kill you any minute. Like, it don't matter. Richard Ramirez will kill anyone. So those girls are not thinking straight. But there were girls that started liking him for his bad boy side, but they were insane because like I said, this whole case is disturbing. But so altogether, there were 13 counts of murder, 5 attempted murders, and 11 sexual assaults and 14 burglaries. So this whole case, if I said 15 earlier, I'm sorry, but it said something about 15. It may have been, but yeah, I think it was 15, but the court charged him with these because now this case was really disturbing. I'll agree with that. Like, he was a monster. And I've got to mention, this took place in Los Angeles. This was in Los Angeles, California. It was from 1984 to 1985. Like, basically almost 2 or 1 year. So, man, that case was disturbing. Now, guys, even if y'all do watch the documentary series on Netflix, but y'all still want me to do this part 2 video to Richard Ramirez where I talk about the rest of the details, because there's a lot of details. And there's other details I haven't talked about. If y'all want me to do that, then please comment below that you want me to do that. Y'all either comment below or y'all like on this video. Like, I can't, like, I want to ask y'all every single video to like, but most of my videos only got 1 like, and that's by me personally. That's by me. So I don't know if y'all don't actually like the video or that y'all do like the video. Y'all just don't want to click that like button. So if y'all would do me a favor and click that like button and comment below if you want to see a part 2 to this video, just let me know. And yeah, just let me know in the comments and like this video, and just let me know in the comments if you want to see a part 2. Now, I really enjoyed talking to you guys. It was a very creepy, I mean, this case is too disturbing now. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Remember, God loves each and every one of you, and that God is important in our lives, and we should be, I mean, yeah. God loves each and every one of you, and He will help you get through all this dark time, especially with COVID. So, hope y'all have an amazing day, amazing weekend, and remember to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, like on this video, and also comment if you want to see a part 2. If y'all want to see a part 2 to this video, just let me know. And have a great day.